Hello friends, my name is Olumide from Media Capture It. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll be walking you guys through the process of transforming your portrait into a pencil sketch artwork. Photoshop is fun, let's have fun. So here we are in the beautiful world of and magical world of Photoshop. And if you're thinking that is this kind of process applicable to picture with a smaller size or smaller resolution, I'm telling you my friends, this picture is just 40.1 kilobytes. So that makes it relatively applicable to any size of picture you might be wanting to apply the same process to. So here we are. The first thing you want to do is you want to duplicate your layer, and then the next step you want to take after duplicating your layer is you change your blending mode to color dodge. Now don't be scared about that. Then once you're done with that, the next step you want to do is you invert it. Pressing your Ctrl I, you invert the image. Then you have this blank white, little bit of yellow on it. Don't worry, we'll get rid of that. Then you just come straight to your blur, come to your Gaussian blur, and then you just get some 45 already. Let's take it back to 0.1 so that you see where it started from. So you just adjust and until you have something. Now it depends on personal preference here, so it depends on how deep you want it and all that. So for me, as soon as I get to around 37, I even think I still take it further because I don't want too much of highlights on it. Okay, around 47, I think I'm okay. I'll just press okay. Then here we are transforming the image gradually. Okay, the next thing we want to do from here now is that we want to remove all the colors from the image. Remember it's a pencil sketch, so we want it black and white. We don't really want it mixed up with colors. It's a pencil sketch. So the next thing we want to do is you come to your adjustment layers here, and you come to your hue saturation. Then you just desaturate it just like that down to boom. Look at it, we are getting there gradually. Then after this, the next thing you want to do is you come to your, it's kind of too bright, so I really want to work on the brightness a little bit. Although since it's a pencil work, there should be some form of stroke of brush, and it has to do with both highlight and shadow. That's what brings us the beauty of pencil sketch. And so, but then at the same time, I still want to reduce the highlights a little bit. So I'm just going to come to my curves, and thank God for the presets that we have in our curves. You can decide to do it manually, but I choose to use the preset. I think it works perfectly at times, and let's just give it a try. So I'll just choose darker, and I think I love it. Darker, it's okay. If you think for you might not want it this way, you can just adjust it a little bit, like take it up, take it down. But for me, I think I'm just okay with what I have right now. So it has introduced some form of contrast into the image, and I think I love it this way. So the next thing we want to do is we want to create a new layer, a merged layer. So you can use your Control Alt Shift E, and everything you have done will be merged into a new layer. Why do we want to do this? Because if you zoom in into the image, you see some it's kind of looking rough and all that. So we want to introduce some noise to serve as texture, just artificial texture into what we are doing. So you go straight after you have created the merge layer, then you come straight to your filter, come to noise and add noise. So now it depends on what you want. You can take it back to 0 and just keep adding and adding till you have what you want. But for me, at this level, I think it's just too much. At around 15, for me it's way too much. So I might want to leave it around 11 or around 10, less than 11. I think I'm okay around 10.12. So here we are, you can see noise to the portrait, and it's becoming more real than before. So the next thing we want to do is we want to duplicate this layer, duplicate the layer, because we still want to do something. And what we want to do is we are coming straight to filter, then you come to filter gallery, because we want to introduce some kind of texture, and we want to make it look real on the part of her hair and some of her body. So what we want to do is you just come to your poster edges, click on your poster edges, and click OK. So now we want to limit what we just did to the part of our hair, this part that we wanted. And let me just draw something so that we see this part. We want to limit to this part, like this, and like this, you get, and like this. So we don't want it all on her body. So once we knew already, we know rather, excuse me, we know where we want to apply it to. So what we need to do now is just create a mask. So hold your alternate, that's alt, and just click on your mask. So it hides everything. Remember, white reveals, black hides. That's how mask works. So now since it's on black, then everything that we've applied on the filter gallery has been hidden. So right now we want to reveal them back, but now we want to be specific on where we want to reveal them. So, and that is why make sure you set your foreground color to white, and pick your brush. If it's not set on white, you just press D on your keyboard, it will automatically reset to black and white. Then you can use your X to toggle around to change it to black or white. So you pick up your brush, set your opacity to 100 and your flow. I'm going to reduce my flow to around 35. Yes, around 35. Then you just paint on areas that you want to make it darker a little bit. Okay, those edges, just like that. And this part of our eye, increase the flow to around 60 and just paint. We want some level of contrast in there. Paint on our eyebrow there, just paint like that. Yeah, okay. Reduce the flow again and just paint around our leaves. Okay, and that's beautiful and magical. The last thing I want to do, if you still think that it's too bright for you, could just come to your levels and adjust your levels to what you want. Remember, it's all about preference now. It's about what you want and what you want to achieve. So you can just play around with um, your slides and all that. But for me, I think I'm okay here like this. Okay, so briefly, let's look at where we started from and where we are. So let's just take it up like that. This is where we started from, and just here we are. This is just beautiful. You know, there are times you might be in a situation whereby you just need to do this because you are time boxing, and this could really be helpful. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something. Please, if you've learned something, subscribe, like, and make comments. Thank you so much, friends. See you in my next tutorial.